Hello everyone, this is Sloth with Sins Gaming. Once again, it's been quite a while since I've talked to you guys last. Um, Today I am going to be checking out the latest Kerbal Space Program update, which is, what's it called? Economic Boom. And we'll get things started right away. I've been away for quite a while because I've been dealing with programming a brand new mobile game with my Sins Gaming crew, and we're planning to release that sometime between December and hopefully January, and we'll keep you posted on that, and that's going to be released under the name Exalted Guy Studio. So anyway, back to Kerbal Space Program. Let's take a look at some of our most recent stuff here. I'm not even sure what some of this is. Fundraising campaign, outsourced R&D. Interesting, very interesting. So what's this fundraising thing? Gotta build up reputation. That's very cool. So a lot of this is brand new. Okay. Got our pilot area, our different missions as well. Get research and development, see if anything on that end has changed. Hasn't? Okay, so gotta do things just as before. So let's go ahead and grab us a couple of missions and start off and see what we got. Okay, so launch a vessel, obviously, need that one. I think I can escape the atmosphere the first time. And set an altitude record. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Let's go ahead with that. Just name it whatever. 1. Okay. Obviously we need a space capsule. If you notice my screen resolution's a little bit different, that's because of having a recent change to my computer system in general. Can I duplicate these? Yes, I can. Very good. I recently just changed my computer system up because my screen ended up dying. This is going to be one horrible piece of crap. Hopefully it flies. Doubt it's going to. But it's worth a shot. Might be able to set an record. Okay, and a parachute. I gotta survive. Sure to set that correctly. Alright, save the whatever one and let's get on setting these records. See if my controls are the way they're supposed to be. It's an update, they might have set them. Throttle up, SAS on, and my controls are still the same, so that hasn't changed one bit. Luckily, the early engine here has thrust vectoring, so we're all good there. And we're just going to let this take its course. One thing I did forget, though, was the ability to transmit data. So that'll be a next mission thing. Any luck? Let's take a look. 5,000 meters, that'll be easy. Escaping the atmosphere, that one's going to be the difficult one with this module, because it's not going to lose weight as it goes up. Oh man. So yeah, like I said, it's been quite a while since I've released anything to you guys. I apologize for that. I know I've got very few subscribers, but I'd like to get a few more. And some of the ways I do that is with first impression videos. But obviously, my first impression of this is very similar to what I had for my last first impression. So, we shall see. There we go, there's another altitude set. Now I know we're supposed to be able to destroy buildings, and I will give that a shot with my next launch here. I'll do some death spirals, but I want to complete some actual stuff and see what the proper way of doing things is first. And then go from there. Okay, we should be able to start speeding this over a little bit. Go. Very good. Let's cycle our SAS. I'm not so certain that we're going to escape. Very, very slim chance. Now, if anyone has any questions in regards to flight patterns, how to fly, how to set altitude, even landing on the moon or the Minimus is what technically. See if they've changed anything about the environment. EVO. Nope. Looks like we're still in one tiny solar system. Okay, what's our fuel supply look like? Not very good. But we might clear that mythical 70,000 meter mark. Be able to make it into outer space. Oh yeah, we'll make it. Very good. We want to make sure to land in the water, because if we can land in the water, then we're pretty well safe. We'll lose pieces, but we won't lose the whole thing. Okay. Let's see what important report is. Nothing like that. Okay. In the out of the atmosphere. There we go. That is gorgeous. There's a 5-point crew report. Let's take that one instead, because that's what we're going to need for everything else. Let's see. What is that blue reticle right there? That is brand new. Whatever that is, that's very interesting. Seeing on the ocean there. Seeing all sorts of new stuff going on here. The motion of the Kerbal itself is much more smooth than it used to be. Oh, I know exactly what that is now. That is definitely the airfield that is out on an island out there. Okay, so I have no clue what that blue reticle marks. Okay. Entering the atmosphere. And we'll be able to pop the parachute any second. Some of this I might speed up through. It's pretty obvious that it's not necessary. We have atmospheric burn? No, we don't. Nothing explodes yet. Damn. Alright, let's go ahead and pop that parachute. Myself down a little bit. Obviously, I haven't been spending much time with Kerbal, with the programming project. But I intend to, once work dies down, I'm going to be doing some more Kerbal Space Program and doing some of the videos I've promised in the past, because I'd really like to be able to post some more in-depth tutorials. Right, there we go. Speed her up as she hits the water. See if we can get this thing land nice and gentle like. Damn, we lost a bunch of the equipment. Yeah, that's interesting. Back to Space Center now that way. Maybe that blue marker says where the Space Center is, which would be very interesting. Covered the vessel, 33 points, very good. Reputation bumped up quite a bit. Bunch of parts recovered, that's nice. And it's perfectly good, so our reputation just bumped up considerably. Okay, so let's take a look. We can get a certain amount of our reputation. 80% reputation gain. 80% 7.3 funds to 1 unit of reputation. Very interesting. Quickly raise some money. Okay, cool. Outsourced R&D. Oh, okay, so that's all based on... Okay, so that take. Oh, we gotta burn reputation to be able to raise funds. That's interesting as well. That takes science. So very interesting aspects here. Let's go ahead and put fundraising in place. That's very important. Tell me how much... 15% reputation gains. Reputation. Interesting. Recovery transponder fitting. Recovering parts landed far away from the Space Center can be very costly, but I reckon reduce the cost. Better transponders. Aggressive negotiation. Okay, so this is all very interesting little aspects of the game here. So they've added a bunch of stuff to being able to raise funds. Parts, on the other hand, early parts don't look like they've changed all that much, but with this new setup, let's see if we can perhaps blow something up. Let's do that one. Don't need it to be overly stable if we're just going to destroy a building. So let's see if we do that. Let's create a new one. Let's go with the Great Destroyer. Spell it right, Eric. Go. Sloth can't spell today, if you can't tell. Okay. So it's not going to require much, and obviously we're going to sacrifice a Kerbal in the process. So we need enough fuel to make it deadly. Nah, I don't need that. Let's give it a relatively powerful engine. And do we have anything for aerodynamics? No. Okay. Let's launch the Great Destroyer, shall we? All we need to do is make it tilt to one side and slam it into a building. And see if it comes down. Destructo scenery has always been one of my favorite aspects of many games. And it's too bad Jebediah has to die for my insane purposes. Let's build up power. Go. Tilt over a little bit. Gorgeous. Alright. You are now a ballistic missile, Jebediah. Have fun. Right there. Poor Jebediah. Okay. I'm not going to revert launch, but I want to see what happened. I slammed him straight into the crew center there. And I am not seeing anything happening. That's not cool. So obviously we need a bigger bomb. Bigger bombs are always necessary. Okay. Now let's go ahead and duplicate this thing. Make it a really big bomb. Something highly deadly. Go ahead and launch the Great Destroyer again. See if we can get this thing to kill something. Alright, reduced power. This thing off the ground. It'll bit of thrust. More. More. Go. Tilt her over. Wow. This little lumbering beast is taking a lot to maneuver. There we go. That's a destroyed center right there. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it takes a lot to destroy one of these buildings, it seems. And it seems to take a lot of fuel or just a lot of mass. Not sure which. So let's go back to the Space Center and see what happened to this building now. Oof. That... I don't have enough to repair that. Makes me wonder if we can do any launches. I can't recruit anybody more. So... let's take that autosave ship and see what other damage we can cause. We got one last hurrah here because we got one last pilot. Some people just want to watch the world burn, I suppose. And I'm one of them. Alright, let's do it. I'm going to crash this one into the VAB if I can help it. There we go. There we go. Very good. Alright, full throttle. Oh, cut the power. Cut the power. There we go. Full throttle right into the VAB. Down goes the VAB, and surprisingly, Bob is still alive. Lots and lots of damage on that one. And it appears you have to click now in order to end the flight. But with that being the case, I don't think it's possible to continue any sort of flights. Because that's 480,000, whatever those credit things are. So I think it's literally impossible to launch now. Especially because I am out of Kerbals. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Why do I suddenly have Kerbals? So anyway, that gives you some idea of what's available for destruction. And nothing really has changed beyond that, it looks like. But it gives you a lot of options, it seems, for different aspects of how to gain money and how to gain resources and different things like that. I'm not even sure what this open source tech program is that. Great links to get our scientific data, making it all of Kerbal kind only be seen as a good thing. R&D probably be peak efficiency, however, ways these outside opinions tend to generate. Gain science, takes science, and takes reputation, or yields reputation, I see. That yields science for depending on your funds. So very interesting there. Alright, so obviously there's a lot of different aspects that one can explore now in the brand new version of Kerbal. I hope you enjoyed this little destructive sneak peek, or not even sneak peek, first impression of mine. And I will be on again at some point once I get some more time, and I'll keep you guys posted on my on the latest game development of our own. So as always, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.